Welcome to Fundamentals of Information Systems, 9th edition. Review chapters 5, 6, and 7 for our exam. Chapter 5, Electronic Commerce and Enterprise Systems. Introduction to Electronic Computers. Electronic Commerce. Conducting business activities electronically over computer networks. Business activities that are strong candidates for conversion to e-commerce are paper-based, time-consuming, and inconvenient for customers. Business-to-business e-commerce, or B2B. E-commerce is a subset of e-commerce. All the participants are organizations. Useful tools for connecting business partners in a virtual supply chain to cut resupply times and reduce costs. Many organizations use both. Buy side, e-commerce to purchase goods and services from suppliers, and sell side, e-commerce to sell products to their customers. B2C, business to consumer e-commerce, B2C e-commerce. Customers deal directly with organizations to avoid intermediaries. This is called disintermediation. Reasons for steady growth: cheaper goods and services via the web. Online shoppers can design and personalize products. The use of social media networks to promote products and reach customers. C2C e-commerce. Consumer-to-consumer e-commerce. C2C e-commerce involves electronic transactions between consumers that are facilitated by a third party. Popular sites include eBay, Bidz.com, Craigslist, eBid, Etsy, Fiverr, iBidFree, Kijom, Ubid, and Taba. Companies individuals involved in C2C must be careful. Sales must not violate the rules of various counties, states, or countries' legal jurisdictions. E-government. E-government is the use of information and communication technology to simplify the sharing of information, speed formally-based process, improve the relationship between citizens and government. Forms of e-government: government to consumer, G2C, government to business, G2B, and government to government, G2G. Mobile commerce. Mobile commerce, M-commerce, relies on the use of wireless devices, the Internet Corporation, and assigned names and numbers, ICANN. Create a .mobi domain to help attract mobile users to the web. The market of M-commerce in North America maturing much later than Western Europe and Japan. Worldwide M-commerce accounts for 35% of retail e-commerce sales in the fourth quarter of 2015. The number of mobile websites worldwide is growing rapidly because of the advances in wireless broadband technology. The advantages of electronics mobile commerce: reach new customers, reduce the cost of doing business, speed the flow of good information, increase the accuracy of order processing, improve the level of customer service. E-commerce challenges: dealing with consumer privacy concerns. About 1/3 of all adult internet users will not buy online due to privacy concerns. Overcoming consumer lack of trust in online sellers. Overcoming global issues: culture, language, time and distance, infrastructure, currency, and legal challenges. Electronic and mobile commerce applications. Areas in which applications are used: retail and wholesale manufacturing, marketing, advertising, bartering, retargeting, price comparison and couponing, investment, and finance banking. Manufacturing. Electronic exchange of electronic forms where manufacturers, suppliers, and competitors buy and sell goods, trade market information, and run back-office operations. Private exchanges are owned and operated by a single company. Consortiums operate, exchange, and run by a group of traditional competing companies with common procurement needs. Independent exchanges are open to any set of buyers and sellers within a given market. Marketing. Market segmentation, the identification of a specific market to target them with advertising message. divides the pool of potential customers into subgroups usually defined in terms of demographic characteristics. EXLite, a subsidiary of Nielsen, provides data of service solutions that customers use to access databases of more than 250 business records. Advertising. Methods of buying mobile ad impressions. Cost per thousand CPM, cost per click CPC, and cost per action CPA. Three main measures of success: numbers of users reached, click-through rate CTR, number of actions users take. Retargeting. An average of 74% of all online shopping carts are abandoned. Retargeting is used by advertisers to recapture those shoppers by using targeted and personal ads to direct shoppers back to the retail site. Price comparison. Mobile phone apps enable shoppers to compare prices and products online. In some cases, shoppers can simply scan an item, barcode, and snap a photo of the item. Couponing. In 2015, over 515 billion in consumer incentives were distributed to North America. Less than 1% were redeemed. Shoppers can subscribe to mobile coupon aggregators. Mobile coupon redemption rate is expected to increase due to coupon integration in social networks. Investment in finance. The internet has revolutionized the world of investment and finance. The brokerage business adapted to internet faster than any arm of finance. Banking. Online banking customers can check balances of their savings, checking and loan accounts, transfer money among accounts, pay their bills. Many banks enable customers to perform online banking activities via mobile phones. Hardware. The web servers require storage capacity and computing power depend on the software that must run on the server, volumes of e-commerce transactions that must be processed. Successful e-commerce solutions are designed to highly scalable, can be upgraded to meet unexpected user traffic. Hardware. Key website performance measures: response time, transaction success rate, systems availability. Key decisions for new e-commerce companies: choosing whether to host its own website or enlist third-party website provider. Web service provider. Fundamental services needed in web server software: security and identification, retrieving and sending web pages, website tracking, website development, web page development. E-commerce software. 5 core tasks that must be supported by e-commerce software: catalog management, product configuration, shopping cart facilities, e-commerce transaction processing, web traffic data analysis. Mobile commerce hardware and software. Limitations of handheld devices that complicate their users: screens are small, input capabilities are limited to few buttons, less processing power and less bandwidth than desktops or laptop computers, operate an unlimited life battery. For these reasons, web developers must often rewrite applications so users with mobile devices can access them. Electronic payment systems. Authentication technologies are used by many organizations to confirm the identity of users requesting access to information or assets. Digital certificates, an attachment of an email message or data embedded in the site that verifies the identity of the sender or website. Certificate authority, CA, a trusted third-party organization or company that issues digital certificates. Electronic payment systems. Various measures are being implemented to increase the security associated with the use of credit cards. Address verification systems is a check built into the system payment authorization request. Compares the address on file with the address provided by the cardholder. Card verification number, a check of an additional digit typically printed on the back of cards. Electronic payment systems. Transport layer security, TLS, is a communication protocol used to secure sensitive data during e-commerce. Electronic cash, an amount of money that is computerized, stored, and used on cash for e-commerce transactions. Credit, charge, debt, and smart cards are payment systems used in e-commerce. Transaction processing system. Transaction processing systems, TPSS, captures all the processes detailed data necessary to update the organization records about fundamental business operations, include order entry, inventory control, payroll, accounts payable, accounts receivable, general ledger, etc. A TPS provides valuable input to management information systems, decision support systems, knowledge management systems. Traditional transactional processing methods and objects. Batch processing systems. Business transactions are accumulated over a period of time and prepare for processing of a single unit or batch. Essential characteristics. The delay between an event and processes of related transaction to update the organizational records. Online transactional process, OLTP, data processing in which transaction is immediately at any time the data is online, system reflects the current status. Many organizations find that OLTP enables them to provide faster, more efficient service. Traditional transactional process of methods and objectives. Organizations expect their TPSS to capture, process, update databases. Ensure that the data is processed accurately and completely. Avoid processing fraudulent transactions, provide timely user response and reports, reduce clerical and other labor requirements, help improve customer service, achieve competitive advantage. Traditional transactional processing methods and objectives. TPS includes order processing systems, processing flow, begins with the receipt of a customer order, then finishes product inventory is checked to see if sufficient inventory is on hand to fulfill the order. Product picked list is printed at the warehouse and inventory is adjusted. Customer's invoice is created and a copy included in the customer shipment. Accounting systems must track the flow of the data related to all cash follows the effect of organizations. Purchasing systems, systems that support the purchasing product function, inventory control, purchase, ordering, process, receiving, and accounts payable. Data collection, capturing, gathering all data necessary to complete the processing of transaction. Data collection can be manually, automated via special input devices. Source data automation involves capturing data at the source of and recording it accurately in a timely fashion with minimal manual effort in electronic or digital form so that it can be directly entered into the computer. Example, scanner reading a UPS. Cloud-based POS systems provide a range of capabilities, including advanced integration with digital loyalty programs, various accounting tools, and the ability to generate gift cards and coupons. Data editing. Data editing, checking data for validity and completeness to detect any problems. Examples, quantity and cost data by numeric. Numbers must be alphabetic. Codes associated with an individual transaction are edited against the database containing valid codes. Data correction. Systems should provide error messages that alert those responsible for editing the data. Error messages should be specify the problem so proper correction can be made. Data correction involves re-entering data that was typed or scanned properly. Data processing, performing calculations and Other transformation related to business transaction include classifying data, sorting data into categories, performing calculations, summarizing results, storing data in organizational database for further processing. Data storage involves updating one or more databases with transactions. After being updated, this data can be further processed and manipulated by other systems. Document production. Document production involves generating output records, documents, and reports. Hard copies, reports display on computer screens, soft copies. Results for one TPS be another system. Most TPS provides other useful management information such as printed on-screen reports that help managers and employees various activities, reports showing current inventory, reports required by local and state agencies. Enterprise systems. An enterprise system is essential to individuals and organizations of all sizes. Ensures the information can be shared across all business functions and all levels of management to support the running and managing of businesses. The ultimate goal is to satisfy customers and provide significant benefits by reducing costs and improving service. Businesses rely on enterprise systems to perform daily activities in areas such as product, supplies, and distribution, sales and marketing, human resources, manufacturing, accounting, and taxes. Excuse me. Enterprise systems, resource planning, ERP systems evolved material requirement planning, MRPs developed in the 1970s. Large organizations were first to take on the challenge of implementing ERP systems. Advantage of an ERP system: improves access to quality of data, operational decision making, elimination of costly and flexible legacy systems, improvement of work processes, opportunities to upgrade and standardize technology infrastructure. Leading ERP systems. ERP vendors are classified as Tier 1 vendors, target large multinational firms with multi-geographical locations and annual revenues exceed $1 billion. Tier 2 vendors target medium firms with annual revenues between $50 million to $1 billion operation out of one or more locations. Tier 3 vendors target smaller firms with annual revenues between $10 million to $50 million range that typically operate out of one single location. Leading ERP systems. Many large companies employed ERP systems on large mainframe computers in the 2000s. ERP software vendors created new solutions for smaller companies. Cloud-based solutions are available. Examples: Plex and NetSuite. Compare offers open source ERP. Vendors' ERP software may require customization to integrate other business systems, add data fields, or change field size for those both in standard systems to meet regulation requirements. Customer relations management. Customer relation management CRM systems help a company manage all aspects of customers' encounters, including marketing, sales, distribution, accounting, and customer service. The goal of CRM is to understand and anticipate the need for current and potential customers. CRM is used primarily in sales, marketing, and service organizations to capture the view of data about customers and improving communications. CRM software. Automate the integrates the functions of sales, marketing, and service in the organization. Customer relations management. Key features of CRM systems include contact management, sales management, customer support, marketing automation, analysis, social networking, access by smartphones, import contact data. Customer relations management. Due to popularity of mobile devices, shoppers can easily compare products and prices on their mobile phones. Shoppers can also tweet their experience with the brand to dozens of friends. Savvy retailers use CRM systems to stay on top of what these customers are saying on social networks. Most CRM can now be accessed via smartphones. Product Lifecycle Management. Product Lifecycle Management, PLM, An enterprise business strategy that creates a common repository of product information and processes, supports the collaborative creation, management, dissemination, and use of products and packaging's definition. Product Lifecycle Management (PLM) software provides the means of managing the data and processes associated with various phases of the lifecycle product. The scope of the PLM software may include computer-aided design, computer-aided engineering, and computer-aided manufacturing. Product Lifecycle Management, Computer-Aided Design, CAD. The use of software to assist in the creation, analysis, and modification of design of component or product. Computer-Aided Engineering, CAE. The use of software to analyze the robustness and performance of components and assemblies. Computer-Aided Manufacturing, CAM. The use of software to control machine tools and related machinery in the manufacturing components. Overcoming challenges and implementing enterprise systems. Tips for avoiding a failed implementation. Assign a full-time executive to manage the project. Appoint an experienced, independent resource to provide project overview, site, and verify the validity system performance. Allow sufficient time to transition from old way of doing things to the new system and new processes. Allocate sufficient time and money for training people. Define matrices to assess project progress and identify project-related tasks. Keep the scope of the project well-defined and contained to essential processes. Be wary of modifying the enterprise system software to conform with your confirmed business practices. Hosted software models for enterprise systems. Many businesses' application software vendors are pushing the use of a hosted software model for business. The goal is to help customers acquire, use, and benefit from the new technology while avoiding much of the associated complex and high startup costs. Using the host software model enables business to experiment with powerful software capabilities without making a majority financial investment. Avoid employing a full-time IT person to maintain key applications. Summary. Electronic and mobile commerce devices are evolving, providing new ways of conducting business that present both potential benefits and problems. E-commerce and m-commerce require a careful planning and integration of a number of technology, infrastructure, and components. An organization must have information systems that support routine, day-to-day activities that help a company add value to its products and services. An organization that implements an enterprise system is creating a highly integrated set of systems which can lead to many business benefits. Chapter 6. Business Intelligence and Analytics. What are analytics and business intelligence? Business analytics. The extensive use of data and quantitative analysis to support fact-based decisions making within the organization. Business analytics can be used to gain a better understanding of current business performance, reveal new business patterns and relationships, explain why certain results occur, optimize current operation, forecast future business results. Business intelligence include a wide range of applications, practices. I'll start at the top. What are the analytics and business intelligence? Business intelligence, BI, includes a wide range of application, practices, and technologies that are for the extraction of transformation, integration, visualization, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data to support improved decision-making. Data used in BI is often pulled from multiple sources and may come from sources internal and external to the organization. Data can be used to build large collections of data called data warehouses, data marts, and data lakes. Benefits achieved from BI and analytics. BI and analytics are used to achieve a number of benefits: detect fraud, improve forecasting, increase sales, optimize operation, reduce costs. The role of a data scientist. Data scientists are individuals who combine strong business acumen, a deep understanding of analytics, a healthy appreciation of the limits of their data, tools, and techniques to deliver real improvement. Data scientists view a situation from many angles, determine what data and tools can be help further an understanding of a situation. Often work in a team setting with business managers and specialists, are highly inquisitive. The role of the data scientist. Educational requirements of being a data scientist are quite rigorous. Requires a mastery of statistics, math, and computer programs. Positions may require an advanced degree. Many schools offer career-focused courses, degrees, and certificates in analytics-related disciplines such as database management, predictive analytics, BI, big data analysis, data mining. Job outlook for data scientists is extremely bright. Components required for effective BI and analytics. Components include existence of a solid data management program, including data governance. Data government defines the roles, responsibilities, and processes for ensuring that data can be trusted and used by the entire organization. Creative data scientists, management team must have strong commitment to data-driven decision making. Business intelligence and analytic tools, spreadsheets, reporting and querying tools, data visualization tools, online analytic processing, OLAP, drill down analysis, linear regression, data mining, dashboards. Spreadsheets. Business managers can often import into a spreadsheet program. Can be used to perform operations on the data based on formulas created by the end user. Spreadsheets are also used to create reports and graphs based on that data. Excel Scenario Manager, used to perform what-if analysis and evaluate various alternatives. Reporting and querying tools. Reporting and querying tools can present data in an easy-to-understand fashion via formatted data, graphs, charts. Many tools enable users to make their own data requests and format the result without the need for additional help from organizations in IT. Drill down analysis. Drill down analysis involves the interactive examination of a high-level summary data and increased detail to gain insight into the certain elements. Example, in reviewing the worldwide sales for the past quarter, the VIP of sales might want to drill down to view the sales for each country. Further drilling down can be done to view the sales for the specific country for the last quarter. Third level of drill down analysis could be done to see if the sales for a specific country for a specific month or a quarter. A fourth level analysis could be accomplished by drilling down to the sales by product line for a particular country by month. Linear regression. Linear regression, a mathematical technique for predicting the value of dependent variables based on a single independent variable in the linear relations between the two. Consists of finding the best fitted straight line through a set of observations and independent variables. And as you can see by the chart, figure 6.6, simple linear regression analysis graph shows the linear regression that predicts the student's final exam score based on their math aptitude test score. Linear regression. The following key assumptions must be satisfied when using linear regression of the data set. The linear relationship between the independent x and independent y variables must exist. Error in the prediction of the value of y are distributed in a manner that approaches the normal distribution curve. Error in the prediction of the value of y, all independents, one or the other. Data mining. Data mining, a BI analytic tool used to explore large amounts of data for hidden patterns to predict future trends and behaviors for use in the decision making. Most commonly used data mining techniques: association analysis. A specialized set of algorithms sort through the data and form statistical rules about relationships among the items. Neutral computing. Historical data is examined for patterns that are used to make predictions. Case-based reasoning. Historically, if-then-else cases are used to recognize patterns. Data mining. Examples show how data mining can be used. Based on past responses to promotion mailings, identify those consumers most likely to take advantage of the future mailing. Examine retail sales data to identify seemingly unrelated products that are frequently purchased together. Monitor credit card transactions to identify likely fraudulent requests for authorization. Use hotel bookings to adjust room rates to maximize revenue. Analyze demographic data and behavior data about potential customers to identify those who would be most profitable customers to recruit. Study demographic data and the characteristics of the organization's most valuable employees to help future recruiting efforts. Recognize how changes in the individual DNA sequence affects the risk of developing common diseases such as Alzheimer's or cancer. Dashboards. Measures or metrics that track progress in the execution chosen strategic to attain organizational objectives and goals. These matrices are called Key Performance Indicators, KPIs, and consist of direction, measure, target, and time frame. Examples of well-defined KPIs. For a university, increase direction. The 5-year graduation rate for incoming freshmen measures to at least 80% targeted, started with graduating class of 2022 timeframe. Customer service departments, increase direction. The number of customer phone calls answered within the first 4 rings measure to at least 90% target within the next 3 months time frame. For an HR organization, reduce direction. The number of voluntary resignations and termination performance measure to 6% or less target for the 2018 fiscal year and subsequent years time frame. Dashboard presents a set of KPIs about the state of a process at a specific point in time. Provide rapid access to information in an easy to interpret and concise manner. Provides user at every level of the organization to the information they need to make improved decisions. Operational dashboards can be designed to draw data in real time from various sources, including corporate databases and spreadsheets. Widely used BI software comes from many different vendors, including Hewlett-Packard, IBM, Information Builders, Microsoft, Oracle, and SAP. Self-serve analytics. Self-serve analytics include training, techniques, and processes that employers empower end users to work independently to access data from approved sources to perform their own analysis using an endorsed set of tools. Encourages non-technical users to make decisions based on facts and analysis rather than intuition. Using self-service analytics, users can gather insight, analyze trends, uncover opportunities and issues, accelerate decision making, and by rapidly creating and reporting charts, dashboards, and documents. Self-serve analytics. A well-managed self-serve analytics program allows technology professionals to retain unlimited data control and governance while limiting information, systems, staff, and routine tasks. Self-service analytic tools must be intuitive and easy to use. Will only be embraced by the end users. It allows them to easily access their own customized information without extensive training. Summary: the goal of business intelligence, BI, and analytic is to support and improve decision making. There are many BI and analytic techniques and tools that can be used in a wide range of problem-solving situations. Fundamentals, Information Systems, 9th edition, Chapter 7, Knowledge Management, Specialized Information Systems. What is knowledge management? Knowledge management, KM, comprises of a range of practices concerned with increasing awareness, fostering learning, speeding collaboration, and innovation, and exchange insights. Used by organizations to enable individuals, teams, and entire organizations to collectively and systematically create, share, and apply knowledge in order to achieve objectives. Figure 7.1, Knowledge Management Processes. Knowledge management comprises of a number of practices. Create, capture, disseminate, manage, store, refine. In the middle is knowledge-based. What is knowledge management? Explicit knowledge, objective, can be measured and documented in reports, papers, or in rules. Tactic knowledge, hard to measure and document, typically not objective or formalized. Many organizations attempt to convert tactic knowledge into explicit knowledge to share with others. Two processes used to capture tactic knowledge: shadowing, joint problem solving. Knowledge management applications and associated benefits. Foster innovation by encouraging the free flow of ideas among employees, contractors, suppliers, and other business partners. Leveraging the expertise of people across the organization. New employees or employees moving into a new position are able to get up to speed more quickly. Capture the expertise of key individuals before they retire. Permanent loss of expert related to the core operation can result in significant loss of productivity and decrease the quality of service over time. Best practices for selling and implementing KPM project. Connecting the KM effort to the organizational goals and objectives, such as increasing revenue, reducing costs, improving customer service, or speeding up time to bring the product to market. Start with a small pilot involving enthusiasts. Less risky than trying to take on every project very large in scope. Identify valuable tactical knowledge. Identify, capture, and disseminate knowledge gems from the sea of information. Get employees to buy in. Management must create a work culture that places a high value on tactic knowledge and then strongly encourage people to share it. Technologies that support KM, communities of practice, organizational network analysis, Web 2.0 technologies, business rules management systems, enterprise search tools. Communities of practice. Communities of practice, COP, are groups of people with a common interest. Members come together to create, store, and share knowledge on a specific topic. Typically develops resources such as models, tools, documents, processes, and terminology that represent the accumulation of community. The General Service Administration, GSA, was established in 1949 to streamline the administration work of federal governments. The GSA, Office of a Citizen's Service and Innovation Technology, supports 8 different communities of practice that focus on crowdsourcing, citizen science, mobile government. Organizational network analysis. Organizational network analysis, ONA. A technique used for documenting and measuring flows of information among individuals, work groups, organizations, computers, websites, and other information sources. Each node in the diagram represents a knowledge source. Each link represents a flow of information between two nodes. Experts agree that the most significant data is metadata, which is data that describes other data. ONA has many knowledge management applications, ranging from mapping knowledge flows to identifying knowledge gaps to helping establish collaborative networks. Web 2.0 technologies. Web 2.0 is a term describing changes in technology and web design to enhance information sharing, collaboration, functionality on the web. Web 2.0 technology, blogs, forums, podcasts, RSS news feeds, wikis. Business Rules Management System. Business Rules Management System, BRMS. Software used to define, execute, monitor, and maintain the decision logic that is used by the operational systems for processing that run organizations. BRMS enables businesses to user-define, deploy, monitor, and maintain organizational policies and decisions flowing from those policies. BRMS components, a business rule engine that determines which rules need to be executed in what order. An enterprise rules repository for storing rules. Software to manage these various versions of rules that they are modified. Additional software for reporting multiple platform deployments. Enterprise search software. Enterprise search software can be used to support website visitor searches. Electronic discoveries is another important application of enterprise search. Electronic discovery. Each discovery refers to a process in which electronic data is sought, located, secured, and searched with the intent of using its evidence in civil and criminal legal cases. Predictive coding, a recent development of the area e-discovery, involves the use of computer algorithms that are full manually reviewed, determine the relevance of electronic document in a lawsuit. Overview of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, AI. Computers with the ability to mimic or duplicate the function of the human brain. Watson is a supercomputer developed by IBM with AI capabilities. Application of Watson AI, playing Jeopardy. A cloud-based Watson system is being used by doctors to develop treatment options for worldwide diseases. Artificial intelligence in perspective. Artificial intelligence systems, the people, procedures, hardware, software, data, and knowledge needed to develop computer systems and machines that can stimulate human intelligent process, including learning, reasoning, and self-correction. AI is a complex interdisciplinary field. It involves biology, computer science, linguistics, mathematics, neuroscience, philosophy, and psychology. Nature of intelligence. The Turing test attempts to determine whether a computer can successfully impersonate a human, designed by Alan Turing, a British mathematician. No computer has yet passed the Turing test, although many computer scientists believe it may happen within the next few years. Intelligent behavior includes the ability to learn from experience and apply knowledge acquired from business, handle complex situations, solve problems when important information is missing. Nature of intelligence. Intelligence behavior includes the ability to continue, determine what is important, react quickly and correctly to a new situation, understand visual images, process and manipulate symbols, be creative and imaginative, use heuristics. Brain-computer interface. Brain-computer interface, BCI. The idea is to directly connect the human brain to a computer and have humans thought-controlled computer activities. Realization of the BCI experiment will allow people to control computers and artificial arms and legs through that thought alone. Honda Motors has developed a BCI system that allows a person to complete certain operations. Expert system. Expert system. Hardware and software that stores knowledge and makes inferences similar to the human expert, used in many business applications. Computerized expert systems use heuristic or rule of thumb to arrive at a conclusion or make suggestions. Expert knowledge base stores all relative information, data, rules, cases, and relationships that expert systems use. Rule, a condition statement that links correct conditions to actions of outcomes. Rules may be stored if-then statements. Figure 7.9, relationships between data, information, and knowledge. A knowledge base stores all relevant information, data, rules, cases, and information that expert systems use. Expert systems. Inference engine. Main purpose is seek information and relationships from knowledge base to provide answers, predictions, and suggestions like a human expert. Explanation facility allows a user or decision maker to understand how the expert system arrives at certain conclusions or results. Indicates all facts and rules that were used in reaching the conclusion. Example, a doctor can find a logical or rational of diagnosis made by the medical system. Expert system. Knowledge acquisition facility provides convenient and efficient means of capturing and storing all components of these knowledge base. Knowledge acquisition software stores information and relationships in this knowledge base. User interface makes an expert system easier for users and decisions to make up. Participants in developing a user using expert systems. Domain expert, the person or group with the expertise or knowledge the expert system is trying to capture. Knowledge engineer, a person who has training or experience in the design, development, implementation, and maintenance of an expert system. Knowledge user, a person or group who uses the benefit from the expert systems, needs no previous training or experience. Expert system shell and products. Expert system shell, a suite of software that allows construction of a knowledge base and interaction with this knowledge base through the use of inference engine. Available for both personal computers and mainframes. Robotics. Robotics is a branch of engineering that involves developing the manufacturing mechanical devices that can paint cars, make precision welds, and perform other tasks that require a high degree of precision. Organizations use robots to perform dull, dirty, and/or dangerous jobs. Future implementation of autonomous vehicles will display truck drivers, chauffeurs, and cabs. Vision systems. Vision systems. Hardware and software that permit computers to capture, store, and manipulate visual images and pictures. Applications increase accuracy and speed in industry inspection of parts. Identify people based on facial features. Learning systems. Learning systems, a combination of software and hardware that allows the computer to change how it functions and reacts to situations based on feedback it receives. Learning systems software, feedback on results of actions or decisions is required. Feedback must indicate whether results are desirable or undesirable. Neural networks. Neural network, computer systems that can recognize and act on patterns or trends that detect it in a large set of data. Employs massively parallel processes in a mesh-like architecture structure. AI Trilogy is neural system software programs that can run on a standard PC. Other artificial intelligence applications, genetic algorithms, an approach to solving complex problems in which a number of related operations can model, change, or evolve until the best one emerges. Intelligent agents, programs, and knowledge-based used to perform specific tasks for a person, a process, or other program. Multimedia and virtual reality. Use of multimedia and virtual reality has helped many companies achieve a competitive advantage and increase profits. The approach of technology used in multimedia is often the foundation of virtual reality systems. Overview of multimedia. Multimedia, text and graphics, audio, video and animation, file conversion and compression. In order to edit and process analog and older digital formats, the content must be converted into new digital format. Because multimedia files can be large, it is also sometimes necessary to compress files to make them easier to download. Designing multimedia applications require careful thought and systematic approach with the end use of the document considered. Overview of virtual reality. A virtual reality system enables one or more users to move and react to a computer simulated environment. Virtual reality simulates requires special interface devices that transmit the sight, sound, and sensations of the simulated world to the user. These devices can also record and send the speech and movements of the participants to the simulation program. Interface devices Head-mounted displays, HMD. To see the virtual world, a user wears an HMD with screens directed at each eye and position tracker. The Cave 2 at the University of Illinois Chicago is a large-scale virtual reality event. The haptic interface relies sense of touch and other sensations of virtual world. Forms of virtual reality, immersive virtual reality, applications that are not fully immersive. Mouse-controlled navigation through 3D environment or graphic monitors, stereo viewing from monitor via stereo glasses, stereo projection systems, augmented reality, superimposed digital data over real photo images. Virtual reality application, medicine, training children with autism, training medical students with simulated surgery, educating and training, virtual reality and game-based learning and training systems. Immersive Education Initiative, IEI, is a nonprofit partnership of colleges, companies, researchers, institutions, and universities. Google Expeditions Pioneer Program is a pilot immersive education initiative. Businesses and commerce, virtual building tours, training employees. Other specialized systems, assistive technology system, wide range of assistive, adaptive, and rehabilitative devices to help people with disabilities perform tasks. Game theory, a mathematical theory for developing strategies that maximize gain and minimize losses while adhering to a given set of constraints. Other specialized information, informatics, the combination of information technology with traditional disciplines. Example, medicine or science, while considering the impact on individual, organizations, and societies. Biomedical informatics or bioinformatics, develop, study, and apply theories, methods, and processes for their generation, storage, retrieval, use, and sharing of biomedical data, information, and knowledge. Healthcare informatics, the science of how to use information and technology to improve human health and delivery healthcare services. Summary. Knowledge management allows organizations to share knowledge and experience among its workers. Artificial intelligence systems form a broad and diverse set of systems that can replicate human decision-making for certain types of well-defined problems. Multimedia and virtual reality systems can reshape the interface between people and information technology by offering new ways to communicate information, visualization, processes, and express ideas creatively. Specialized systems can help organizations and individuals achieve their goal. Thank you.